be the master of ceremony today. First thing on the agenda is let me welcome all of you. You could have chosen to be any place else today. You came and chose to honor very, very man that is definitely worthy of being honored. I appreciate your time. So before we get started, I don't want to start anything before we have an invitation. So I'd like to bring up the past chairman of the Paterson Parking Authority, Pastor Kenneth Clayton. Please come up and let's get our invitation.
When we bow our heads together, God our Father, in the midst of chaos, confusion, and raindrops, we thank you for the opportunity to gather to celebrate one whose life, legacy, and impact in this city is rich and powerful. Thank you for Tony Perez for his leadership and service to our community. May the time spent today remind him of the greatness he has done for our city. Let all be one. Bless to keep us only you can. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Okay, before I call this next gentleman up, I've known Tony for about 20 years as I've been the chairman of the Park Authority, been part of the Park Authority for about 20 years. Tony's been there a lot longer than me. I'd just like to point that out. Tony served the city about 35 years. But you know, when you have a good friend or somebody I call a brother, you tend to forget all the good stuff he's done. Until I got a call one day. I got a call one day from the mayor. The mayor said, you know, we should honor Tony. He's been serving the city for over 35 years. You know, I'd like to honor him. What do you think about naming the building after Tony? Man, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, wow, what a great idea that was. I'm so happy he came with that idea. It's such an appropriate honor for someone who's given his all to the city. Please allow me to welcome the mayor of the great city of Paterson, Andre Say.
Good morning, Paterson. For anyone who knows me, I'm known for wearing very unique socks every day. Today, I have my Tony the Tiger socks on. You know why? Because I feel great. And Tony, I'm not just great or feeling great. I'm feeling grateful to have known you for 50 years. People may have heard this story before. Tony Perez gave me my first football when I was 12 years old. The only problem is he didn't teach me how to throw it or kick it. So here we are today, Tony. A few months ago, we paid tribute to Irma Gorham. I suggested that we name the housing authority after her. But I also believe that it was only fitting that we do the same for a gentleman that has been sacrificing himself for over 48 years here in the city of Paterson. For anyone who's graduated from Kennedy High School, he's a proud alumnus. Yes, let's hear it. What time is it? What time is it? As you know, it's 11:25 and Senator Poe's got to leave soon, so let me hurry up. But it is nighttime. This gentleman started his commitment to public service officially in 1976. Chairman Curry, do you know who the mayor was at that time? Pat Kramer, may he rest in peace. And he appointed Tony as the 5th Ward Recreation Director coach, and then the rest is history. Then Mayor Pasquarel appointed him to serve on the board for the Housing Authority, and then Mayor Marty Barnes saw fit in 1998 to make you the executive director. We are proud of the legacy that you left behind. We know that you're going to reach that milestone of 50 years, Tony. But we want everyone to know that every day that you come to work and you look up, you see the sign that says Tony Perez, Parking Authority. An institution in the city of Paterson. People ask behind me, what is the Parking Authority. Well, we want to salute you, an outstanding American, a Puerto Rican pioneer. This man is Boricua hasta la muerte. So, Tony, we're not ready for you to retire yet. That'll come down the road whenever you're ready. But we want to celebrate you while you're with us. And we want to celebrate this new parking authority under the name, your name bearing it. And you've told me that whenever the time was right and you're ready to ride off into the sunset, that I would see you in Orlando at Disney World. And you'd be driving a car. And you'd have your name tag. And it would say Jose. Am I right? Well, Jose can wait. Because today is about the Tony Perez Parking Authority. Congratulations. But I'd be remiss if I did not ask Deputy Mayor, longtime friend of Tony Perez. I caught him off guard. I'm sorry. Eli Burgos, just to say a few words. Come on. Eli man. You got an Eli man.
With all due respect, Chairman, I do forgive the mayor for all those audibles, but I learned a long, long time ago in my military service that you never come to a place unprepared. All right? You never come to a place unprepared. So I'm going to just do a few words because I think, given the opportunity, I think they're well worth merited by my good friend, of course, Tony Perez. My deepest and most profound gratitude to the collaborators and masterminds of this incredible honor to my compadre, confident and lifelong friend, Antonio Tony Perez. The Paterson Parking Authority Board of Commissioners led by Chairman Dwayne Cox, the Paterson Municipal Council led by Council President Alex Mendez, and the Honorable Mayor of the City of Paterson, Andre Say. Thank you for asking me to say a few words about the young man I met shortly upon returning to Paterson after completing my active military service during the Vietnam War more than 50 years ago. We played baseball, softball, basketball together, and even founded nonprofit recreational leagues to fill the voids in the city's recreation programs when the city funds could not reach that far. And when disasters such as hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, mudslides, and fires had devastated the lives of others, no matter where in the world they occurred, we organized and were there to help other organizers that are in the crowd here with us today to raise the resources needed to make someone else's lives better. As the years passed, our volunteer community service caught the attention of Paterson officials such as Frank Graves, Pat Kramer, Bill Pasquale, who in a number of different ways provided us, and by us, I'm referring to individuals such as Maria Magda, Nellie Poe, Adino Rodriguez, Johnny Santana, Fred Burgos, Peggy Anastas, to name a few. And I know you start naming names and you're in trouble, and I'm already am. But they provided us with the opportunity to prove that we were ready and able to work in government as diligently and with the same commitment as we did in our community service. That volunteer service continues today as we acknowledge Tony's fellow colleagues who will be presented to you a little later on the North Jersey Federal Credit Union where we both served together. So whether it was my advance of my wedding, whether it was battling it out with that radio personality, El Comandante Dante, by the poolside bar in San Juan, Puerto Rico, where Tony, yes, Tony, far outlasted the superstar with his extensive joke collection and the crowd gathering larger by the minute. Or whether it was while introducing a young singer at a falls festival by the name of Mark Anthony. Tony never failed to make us proud of his extraordinary talent and abilities. There are many in this gathering today that can attest to Tony's humanitarian activities. There are presidents, past presidents of the Puerto Rican Day Parade, who are here. There's a number of us here in front of us and the current one that can attest to Tony's activities. People like Deputy Mayor, founder and president of New Jersey's largest annual parade, Elsa Mantilla, or our other Deputy Mayor, former president of the Peruvian Parade, Maria de Piedad Rivas, the Caligari family, and so many others that have been part of this Paterson mix. I'm honored. Tony has been a great, Tony, it's been a great ride. Please continue in the best of health in this ride. I'm honored to continue being a part of your journey, for you have touched our lives in so many ways. And yes, Tony, I do forgive you. I forgive you for telling the hundreds gathered at my, yes, at my retirement party almost 15 years ago, in the presence of prosecutors, no less, that Eli Burgos knows where the bodies are buried. It's not true. It's not true. I will ask Prosecutor Valdez Toledo to confirm that there is no file on that matter. We love and respect you, compadre. Congratulations. And by the way, for all of those of you who parked in the parking lot, you got a free ride in. It's not going to be a free ride out. Tony's in charge. Thank you very, very much for giving this opportunity. And to our chairman.
Our next speaker is a really good friend to the Paterson Parking Authority. He's been a friend for years and years, and even better friend to Tony. I'd like to bring up Senator Nellie Toe.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you so very much. First, let me just say this is an incredible, incredible day. Don't be fooled by the showers that we've come, that the skies have opened up. These are showers of joy. These are a true evidence of how much everyone loves you. So these are not tears. These are just overwhelming joy for you, Tony, for people who are here, people who are in support of what you do. We love you. We know what is in your heart. And it's amazing how we're able to just listen to what is actually going on here and not listening to what's happening behind us, because today is the day that we give you your honors. Today is the day that we give you your flowers, as they say. So, Mayor, let me just say, I don't have a Tony Tiger socks on, but I do have my heels. And let me just say, Tony you may refer to him as a tiger, and he may roar as a tiger, but he is loved, and the softness in his heart is dearly, dearly loved by someone because of his kindness. I have today the opportunity as your state senator to present to you a joint Senate and Assembly resolution. It is introduced by both myself as the senator, your friend, you are my friend, Tony, dearly my friend, and my colleagues, Assemblyman Wimberly and Assemblywoman Shavonda Sumter, who you will be hearing from very shortly. But it talks about the importance of how you are recognized in our community. It talks about the importance of renaming this building that you poured your heart in during the time that it was being built, almost some 15 years ago. It talks about how the incredible development and involvement that you've done all throughout the city with respect to making sure that the parking authority was represented with dignity, with respect, with the ability of making sure that our community is better, Mayor, right? Because of the revitalization and the development that you have done. I know that the county officials that are here, the city officials that are present, the dignitaries that are here, our consultants that work day and night with us, our employees that we so much treasure and love for the work that they do, and for the dedication of all of our community members who are present. It it is because of you, Tony, that we are here to honor you and to say gracias. Gracias por ser la persona que tú eres. Thank you for being the person that you are. We love you.
Coming up is a very, very good friend of the Parking Authority, Tony's friend and my friend, Assemblyman Benji Wimberly.
Benji!
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's really an honor to call Tony a friend more than anything else. I remember when I first started working with the city 26 years ago, we spent a lot of time together with the Barnes administration at many events and different things. And the one thing I would say about Tony has been an unbelievable mentor to me. There's not too many things that involve the city or life that I haven't been able to reach out to him for and get sound advice. And the one thing that I think I really, you think about Tony, is just a class act. And I'm talking about a class act for every citizen in the city of Paterson. I know you have unbelievable Puerto Rican roots here in the city of Paterson, but your work as a man, your work as a Patersonian has transcended, race, religion, gender, and everything else.
Tony!
All I can say is, Tony, I thank you. I hope I can be the same type of mentor that you have been to me and so many other people. And we share the same barber, so we probably hang out at Alex. Every now and then I go get a shave or a shine. But Tony's always there, and every time I leave, and Alex, you come before me, he's so excited. And when young people can touch Tony Perez, he goes, Tony Perez was here. Tony Perez was here. And I know every time you go and get a shave or cut, I know you've been there, and people appreciate you. The only regret I have is that when you gave Andre that football, you probably should have sent him to me down at Paterson. We could have a lot tougher team, Andre. If you came with me for 4 years, I could have made you, who's your quarterback? Dave Brown? Dave Brown, I could have got him a scholarship. I could have got you a scholarship to Passaic County Community College at least. But, Tom, we appreciate you, and you are absolutely the best. God bless you.
Our next friend and is a very close friend of ours. I once made a mistake, and I will not ever do that again because we are such good friends. I forgot to add her title. Trust me, I will never make that mistake again. Please welcome Assemblyman Shavonda Sumter.
Good morning, everyone. I am Assemblywoman, Assembly Member, Shavonda Sumter, and to our good friend Tony, the great thing about any leader is having a vision, and you exemplify having a vision. When I think about this building being built, when I think about entering the New Jersey legislature in 2012, learning for the first time that we were the only major city who did not spend our economic development dollars. We continued council, we appreciated punting the money from St. Joseph's Hospital to a major hotel, and nothing was being done, and we were trying to keep the money for Paterson for redevelopment. Tony stepped up with the board to encumber those funds so they would stay with the city of Paterson, and we will see a transit hub village being built off of the bridge. And it takes a strong leader who cares about their community to step into that space that wasn't a parking authority space, and he was clear on that. And whenever there's a challenge on how to develop something, Tony's the guy that we would sit at his table and we would work through how can we get the county involved, what resources were needed from the state, and of course, how could we get to those 5 votes on the council. transcends race, nationality. He just cares about people in the betterment of our city of Paterson. To survive multiple mayors, multiple councils, multiple administrations, and still put the people of Paterson first, being a good steward of an authority when many authorities, parking authorities across the state, were corrupted. Our parking authority was under the safe stewardship of Tony Perez.
Woo, woo, woo. Tony!
And oftentimes, too often, we don't get to hear these truths while we're living above ground. So today, as our senator shared, we give you your flowers. Today, we give you this resolution. Today, you are in the archives, in the annals of Trenton and the State House as you should be. Thank you for all that you do, and God bless.
Our next guest I'd like to bring up is Passaic County Commissioner Orlando Cruz.
Thank you. How's everybody feeling today?
Great!
We know this is a day of celebration, so let's give each other a round of applause for being here as we celebrate this momentous occasion. I'm going to ask my Commissioner Director, John Bartlett, to join me up here as I give my remarks. Tony, we have heard speaker after speaker, and even those who have not spoken can tell stories on the impact that you have had on this community over many, many years. Passaic County echoes those sentiments. We honored you recently at our Hispanic Heritage Month. These are just small tokens of appreciation for what you truly mean to each and every one of us. When I was asked to speak today, I turned over to my wife and I said, what can I say about a person that means so much? And all I can really find is to say thank you. I mean, thank you for the countless councils and times that we've spoken over the phone and in person. Tony's the type of individual that when you go to him for counsel, won't tell you what you want to hear. He'll tell you what you need to hear. And that's the type of individual that you want to constantly have by you and know that the advice and the commentary that comes from him is genuine and can definitely lead you on the right path of success. And so, you know, Tony truly knows me since I was a baby because he always remind me that he sold my mom the very crib that I slept in as a child when we worked at the furniture store in the valley. So, yeah, exactly. You know, when I sit around in tables with Michael Padre, Manny Martinez, and Diana Poe, and we tell stories and we hear stories of those people that have paved the way. Tony, you are truly at the top of that list. Have opened so many doors for people like me, not only Boricuas, because as we stand here as proud Puerto Ricans, to continue your legacy. You opened doors for many, many cultures and communities that have come through the city of Paterson and beyond, and we are all beyond grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and God continue to bless you.
Parking Authority has not only been blessed by Tony's leadership, there's another group that's been blessed by Tony's leadership. So to talk about that, I'd like to bring up Richard Garcia, president of North Jersey Federal Credit Union.
Hey, good morning. How are we doing today?
Good morning, okay.
Buenos dias. Can I ask my chairman, vice chairman of North Jersey Club, please? If you'd like to go. Good morning. My name is Richard Garcia. I am the president and CEO. Push the mic. Okay. Good morning. My name is Richard Garcia. I'm the president and chief executive officer of the North Jersey Federal Credit Union. I've had the honor and the pleasure of serving as CEO for the past 10 months. I'm here today on behalf of North Jersey. Tony Perez is one of our board members. Tony has been instrumental in the growth of our credit union and serving the community at large. I hear all the testament, all the wonderful things, Tony, that you've done over the past 35 years here in the city of Paterson. I'm in awe of you. Okay, I'm in awe of you. I am a hardworking Latino Puerto Rican, and I'm surrounded by great leaders as Tony. Our board is a mixed board, very diverse board. Our members are very diverse in our community because we serve our community. Everybody that lives, works, and worships in the state community. So Tony, on behalf of our board of directors, our chairman of the board, George Hampton, our vice chairman, Yvonne Howick, and board member Inez Burgos, we honor you today. I want to, I'm not as eloquent as Assemblywoman Sumter or Senator Poe, but I want to say a few words. I'm going to read this because it's from our members, from our board of directors, and our employees. It is with deep appreciation for your remarkable and profound contributions to the organization and the community that North Jersey Federal Credit Union celebrates the name of the Paterson Parking Authority building in your honor. As a testament to your legacy and the significant achievements that you have made, we are proud to recognize your heartfelt efforts with this enduring testament to your hard work and dedication. On behalf of North Jersey, thank you, Tony.
Tony! 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 Love you, Tony!
As a commissioner, we know for how bread is buttered. I wanted to make sure that you understood how important you are in our lives. It's my pleasure to bring up the president of the Paterson City Council and the rest of the City Council, Alex Mendez.
Good morning. I believe that we could do better than that. Good morning. Good morning. Let's put our heads together for the man of the day, our great friend, Director Tony Perez.
Tony!
Before I start my speech, I have to definitely call my council colleague because this governing body is a friend of our parking authority director. From my left, I have Councilman Luis Velez from the 5th Ward. Next to him, I have Councilman Farigo Dean, Councilman at-large Farigo Dean. Our Councilwoman at-large, Dr. Lilisa Min.
Lisa Min!
We have our Councilwoman from the 4th Ward, Councilwoman Ruby Cotton.
Ruby!
And our Councilwoman at-large, Marisa Davila.
Marissa!
And this rating is a sign from God that we acknowledge a remarkable human being in the city of Paterson. And man, that we all love him. Tony, today is your day. Thank you for being that role model for our community. For over 40 plus years, you've been giving your life to the city of Paterson, and we have to acknowledge you. You are that person. So let me open the mic before I continue for my council colleague, because this governing body has been supporting the parking authority in every project. And we're going to continue to be behind you, behind your legacy, and behind our great department.
That's right.
Let me start from my left, Councilman Luis Velez.
We have a quorum, so we can raise the salary. I just want to say three things. I want to be short and sweet. Thank you, Tony Perez, for giving me a cash price sale of a living room. I don't owe no money. Thank you for that. Second, thank you for being my brother, mi hermano, mi mentor. El que me dice esa palabra con amor y cariño pasivamente, que me hace ser el mejor legislador de esta ciudad, o sea, del quinto barrio, para que no digan nada. Pero quiero decirte that I love you. I love you because the way you are and the way you are with people. You care not only about the people, you care about your employees, you care about the parking authority, you care about the city of Paterson, and the most thing, you care about your heritage, where you came from, and where you are right now. So let's live and continue that legacy. God bless you.
Tony!
We have our councilwoman Farina B. Councilman.
Why not? I'm proud of where I came from, but they want to beat the shit out of me.
All right, first
What?
of all,
Oh,
it is
nobody
a
got
great
me.
morning in the city of
The man
Paterson
insulted me.
as we are honoring a great
He
and
got
extraordinary
fucking
human
arrested.
being,
If nobody was here, they would
Tony
beat the shit out of
Perez.
me.
I'm always
They
thankful to
charged
you.
me with assault and
Before
stuff.
I became councilman, someone called my cell phone number and said, Fareed, you have my support, councilman. And I really carry that, and I'm going to remember that forever. Because someone believed in me before I became councilman. This morning I woke up and I called my wife, Tony, I'm going to Tony's event. My wife's nickname is Tony. Just know this. So she was confused whose event I'm going to. So again, this is a well-fitting tribute to everything you have done and you are doing. And you are a role model for many, many of Pattersonians. And I think this tribute is going to encourage many of our people to work hard for the people.
That's right.
And we salute you and we remember you forever. Thank you.
Right next to we have our councilwoman at large, Dr. Lilisa Mays.
Council President. When I say Tony, you say great. Tony?
Great.
Tony?
Great.
When I say Tony, you say great. Tony?
Great.
Tony?
Great.
Tony, you are absolutely great. Thank you for everything. You've been a mentor, you've been a coach, you've been a supporter, an encourager. And I know a lot of times they say, you gotta come to the council and get to five. I think when you come to the council, you get unanimous. There's no such thing as 4, 3, 2. We're not sure. It's always absolutely yes. When we support projects and people that do great work and have a great vision, it's a no-brainer. Tony, thank you for being who you are to every person, no matter race, color, finances, or anything. You are absolutely great. I'm glad we could give you your flowers while you can smell them. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Thank you. Right next to we have our councilwoman from the 4th Ward, Councilwoman Ruby Cotton.
Ruby!
You go to the academy for 3 months to learn how to
And I can say that
fuck out of here.
because I was
You
around
motherfuckers are
in the
19.
90s when my husband
Don't
was
know none of the
in
laws.
Pasquarello's
None of the
office
fucking
as his
laws.
deputy mayor.
What's the 4th
And
Amendment?
when they appointed you
What's the 4th Amendment?
to the board.
All right, what's
And
the
I
First
can say
Amendment?
I'm
The easiest
truly
one.
proud to still
I
be
know
here
you don't know.
today.
My lawyers
To
have
see this
questioned you
great
in
honor
depositions. None of you
be
know.
put
But you
to
guys
you
kill us and
because
beat
you
us
are
every fucking
absolutely
day.
wonderful.
I know
And
more
you
than
can
all
say
you
back in the
motherfuckers.
80s and the 90s and the 2000s,
Tell your mother to
we
take
all
it.
stood together. And we're
You
going to
mean the
continue
same
to
courthouses
stick
where
together.
98%
But
of
I'm
the
honored to
officers
be
belong?
here today to
I
see
don't want
this
to take
favor
it to court.
bestowed upon you because it's well deserved.
Shut up.
It's about the
Shut up.
people. It's about caring. It's about
You can't
doing.
entrap me.
And I said
You can't
before,
entrap
when
me.
you walk in the room,
I'm talking about
if there's
self-defense.
5 no's
You
and
can't
4
entrap
yeses,
me. They
but
tried to do
time
that
you
to
get
my back.
finished, it's
Fuck
9
out of here.
yeses.
He was
And
violent.
I don't want to say that all the time. And so we know that you do the right thing for our city. We're not always do the right thing when it comes to the right thing for our city. And I can say,
White
you,
people
Tony, I
assassinated
am
him.
honored
O'Neill
and
was paid
proud
to
to be your
fucking go
friend
against him.
for all these
But wait.
years. And I know that Big Eddie is watching now. Say, look what my friend has done. Thank you. God bless you, Tony. I love you dearly. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Last but not least, our Councilwoman at large, Marisa Davila.
So, where did the mayor go? Alright, so I'm gonna say something because a lot of times there's many things that have been said about the mayor. But I want to thank him because he got it right. There's not one person that disagrees with this honor that is being given to you today. I also wanted to tell him he got a football. I bought my first bet with my own money. Our wonderful Tony. But just on a serious note, I just want to thank you. Thank you for the numerous times that I've gone to you just down and out, and you always pick me up. Thank you for the great advice. Thank you for being that beautiful soul that you are. And as everyone has said here, all of the things that you have put forth while I've been here 10 years, I've always supported it. Because I know that when you are involved and the parking authority is involved, it gets done and it gets done right.
That's right.
That's why sometimes it's a little difficult, right? And I said, Tony, I need you in the room. And you say, presente. Así que orgullosa boricua, al que piense que no lo soy, de pura neta, yo sí soy boricua, de una madre, ¿ok? Que me llevó a conocerte a ti cuando yo era jovencita para comprar mi primera casa. Así que te doy gracias a Dios de conocerte. Gracias por todos los consejos. We love you, Tony, and there's so much more I could say, but congratulations. Well deserved. Mayor, you got it right. Thank you.
Thank you, council members. Tony, I just want to say before we leave, before we take this picture with Tony, I learned something from you, Tony. You are the type of person that you bring people together.
That's
If
right.
we want something to get done, you bring Tony to the room and he bring everybody together. Even people that they don't like too much each other, he bring people together. And when I became council president, I learned something from you, and I've been following this every step of the way. And my goal is to keep this council united. That's my job, to keep all my council colleagues united to get the right things done for the city of Paterson. We want to say thank you on behalf of the great city. Thank you for your legacy. We love you. ¡Que viva Tony Perez! All right.
Okay, before I introduce the guest of honor, although I'm up here as the chairman, I'm not the only commissioner here. What I'd like to do is have all the commissioners come up here and take a picture with Tony because he's been our leader all these years. So Ashley, if you're here, any other commissioners that are here, please come on up. Tony.
Smile, guys.
Is the troop that Tony leads. Day in, day out, do all the hard work. For all the employees, past employees that just came back to give Tony his honor, will they please come up so they can take a picture with Tony?
Anthony.
We're gonna look right here. Fonzie, I don't see. Fonzie's back there. There he is.
I know, right? Ríete, Tony.
I'd like to recognize past Mayor Torres, if he's still here.
Yeah, Torres. Torres.
And of course, our chairman, Chairman Perry.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. What can I say that have not been said about Tony Perez? I could go to a litany of stories. Tony and I go back to the teenage years. And I just have admired him for so much for what he has done for this community. He has been by my side many, many times. Sometimes he'll call me again when we're trying to bring people together to make solutions and to make things happen. But folks, let me tell you, any man that can go through as many administrations as Tony Perez has and keep the same job or have multiple positions, that's someone special. So Tony, I don't want to prolong the program. I can go on and on and on about you. Even going back to the history when we all worked together with our improvement authority and my freeholders, along with Mayor Torres and others. I think we had 5 public agencies to build this garage. And it's fitting that it's going to be named in your honor. God bless you.
Okay, I'm not going to do what I hate, and I hate what other people do, but they have this great biography of him. I'm not going to read it. I'm assuming everybody here has 3rd grade or better education. They can read it themselves. So I'm just going to say a couple of different words before I call him up. I started out with Tony in the basement of that building right there. We had our meetings. You had to go through all the gas, the cars coming through, go down there, sit under there for the meetings. That's about 20 years ago. But Tony had a dream. Tony had a dream that this was possible. He used to tell me, you can't see it yet, but when we get over there, oh, we're going to love it. You're going to love it over there. He's right. One thing Tony taught me is that as a member of the Paterson Parking Authority, we park cars. That's what we do. So that I want to thank you for that saying. When the mayor called me and says, I want to honor Tony. I want to name the building after him. First person I called, because I'm a snitch. I called Tony. I said, Tony, Mayor would like to name the building after you. I said, what do you think? I don't know about that. I think we're good. We don't need that. And the one thing I told Tony, this building is not for you. It's for all little young kids coming up who have met you, who will have never met you, but realize that this kid who lived in the 5th Ward, grew up off of Rosa Parks, I forgot what the other name was for the time, understood that if I worked hard, if I cared about people, this could be for them. This is why we named it after you, Tony. We know you don't need it. We know you're happy with what you have done, the effort you put out to other people, all the people you've ventured over the years, Tony. We understand you knew that, but you never did it for glory, for honor. You did it because I'm Tony Perez, and this is what I do. And I'm very proud to know you. Call you my friend, my brother. Please come up here and say a few words for us.
Tony! We love you, Tony! 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 Tony!
You guys are funny. said, you want to impress me? Name me lady after me. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been a special day to see past friends, current friends, future friends, to have the ability to still be able to understand the English language and to feel special. Not because of what I do, but who I know. You are all, in one way, shape, or another, have been instrumental in me moving forward with the job at hand, as well as the ability to continue to lead the parking authority, leave it in a better place than I found it. There's a saying that true measure of a man is leave it in better hands than when you got it. Right, Jeff? Thank you so much. Words are not going to express my feelings, how I feel about the parking authority, the people that day to day, every single day, work with us to try to maintain an engine that will ultimately be the driving force and the driving engine of the city. I want to thank Matt Jordan. Where's Matt? Matt, it's a good egg, John. It's a good egg. For always being there whenever I need guidance and help. I give Matt a call. We sort it out. My friend John Kerry, to all of you that in one way or another have shaped and helped mold this person. I wouldn't have been anything without the support of my friends and family. My wife, Elena. My daughters, Lauren. She goes back to California tonight. Oh, California. My daughter, Christine. Three daughters. Daughter Paloma. Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Truly. This has been an astronomical ride, one which I don't really want to ever get on. But somewhere along the line, somebody's going to have me punch my ticket to the next ride. That's the way it goes. He was a good man. Let's go to lunch. Thank you very much. Truly appreciate it. To all of you, God bless you. Continued success. I'm only a phone call. Thank you so much. Mayor. Mayor, I love you. You're one of the original ones that stays here. Always. Love you very much. Thank you so much, guys. Caesar Juan, Anthony Davis. This has been a fun ride. It's good stuff. Thank you so much.
Tony! Woo, woo, woo.
I like being in the background.
Unveil the sign. The real mayor.
Tony, you ready? Hey, Mayor, let's count to three. Say. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, nice.
Beautiful.
Council President.
Very happy, very excited. Today we're honoring one of the greatest Patersonian, which is Tony Perez. We have the parking lot renaming under his name to acknowledge and his legacy in the city of Paterson, his contribution of 40 plus years serving the city of Paterson. Today is an amazing day. Today is Tony Perez Day.
That's right.
That's right.
Tony's best employee. Should I say that, Elvis? Tony's #1 employee from the Park Authority. I think the Wayne should give Elvis a raise. Can we get you on record? Can we get you on record?
So, hey, how you doing, Simmy, man?
Oh, man, it's a great day in the city of Paterson. Tony Perez is truly an icon when it comes to Paterson, when it comes to government, when it comes to people. I mean, he's just a people's person, a great mentor, just a great man. He deserves this day. Great to be here.
Thank you. How you doing, Councilwoman?
How you doing, Albert?
How you enjoyed this day?
You know what? I'm happy to be here today because I remember back in the 90s when Still was our mayor. I was the mayor of the city of Paterson. My husband was his deputy mayor. And they appointed Tony Perez to the Park Authority board, and then he became the chairman of the board. So I've been knowing Tony ever since back in the 80s.
Okay.
Being part of this, and so he has worked closely with my daddy, my big daddy, and I've known him. So this is really a good thing. Maybe the parking providers, Tony Perez, becomes the safety provider. So
Okay.
He's been around. He's been always helping people. So I'm glad to be here today. Thank you, Elvis.
Okay. Thank you, Council.